Good morning and welcome to Model World Live here from the NEC in Birmingham. Now today we're going to be having a look around the show, seeing what there is on offer, looking at some of the layouts from trade stands. Last year we had a fantastic time, so I'm sure it'll be just as good this year, and it certainly looks to be just as busy and just as big. So come on, let's join me and we can go and see what the NEC has to offer. This is the Hornby magazine layout. As you can see, it is a southern region layout. We've got some electric units, we've got a 33 in the station, quite a nice layout, very detailed, and over here as you can see we have the underground.
I'm pleased to see that you're using the same track that we've just only recently reinstated. Is that going to work? So that's with the blue third rail in there, it's actually working as well.
It works well on third rail, and it works on category. It doesn't. The little thing we said there was no, it was just dying. We play with the start and then it'll steam up again and then it'll go.
And it's a monthly magazine. It's got to be that deadline to be ready for the magazine.
Up here we have Daisy Lane TMD. This is a BR Blue depot down. Here is Fairford Depot. I believe I've seen this around at a couple of other shows, but it's a fantastic little layout, lots of action, very detailed.
I was going out of there, that's good. I'll tell you that one, what's next?
5 Mile House. This is an Eastern Region steam layout. This is a fantastic layout. I think I've seen this in one of the magazines relatively recently. It is incredibly detailed and it absolutely looks amazing. Fantastic layout.
Maybe you got choice.
I've sat
Yeah. Well, when did you get that? When did you get that? Remember you seen that? Yeah. Sure. Can you tell it? Yeah.
Alan, can you run the farm set for us?
So yeah, so I've weathered the loco, that was ready to run back with mine. And I've literally traction engine at the back with the wheel on and living van on the back. That sounds
It's the Tunnel Lane Model Railway Stand. We've seen these guys around a couple of other shows. This is a slot car diorama or model, and it's going very fast, but it's very, very detailed. It looks incredibly realistic, and yeah. Of course, there's the usual selection of traders around. This is Clark Railworks. As you can see, a particularly fine selection of AA gauge and O gauge models. We've got boxed, unboxed, all sorts of stuff. There's something for every budget on this stand. I've already spent way too much money with these guys. Here we have a particularly huge O gauge light. This is, I think, Eastfield TMT. As you can see, it is enormous and it's O gauge. This is an absolutely enormous layout. For some sense of scale, I'm going to walk around it. We've got this enormous cutting here. It is absolutely enormous, and like I say, over there, you see that black bit? That is the other side of the layout. Absolutely massive and very, very impressive. This is the Flying Legends in airshow miniature. This is a very impressive little, I'm guessing sort of military plane aerospace diorama thing. I'm not really too sure how to describe it, but it is fantastic. Very nice. So here's the model truck display. This was here last year, or something very similar was. Very impressive. Some of the skills that must go into making these trucks is incredible. And of course, we have an absolutely enormous crane. This here is a Lego 4th bridge replica, as you can see. There's the Instagram handle down there. And we've got a train about to come across. This is the TMC stand. As you can see, they're showcasing a nice selection of weathered models, which look absolutely superb. This light is Pulton the 5 junction. As you can see, this is a modern image tableau light with lots going on.
Yes, I have been on there to school, but I've also been on there not to school, and I've seen it a few times as well. Makes sense. I can drive a train here, for instance. But it's set in like the 1980s, so I'm excited for the West Coast sport music. Yeah. That one's the passenger line. Yeah. That's nice.
Here we have Backroom, who are currently showcasing a range of their American samples, as you can see here. These look very interesting. I'm not too clued up on the Backroom American stuff, but it does look impressive. We've got some EFE buses, as you can see here, and we have some EFE rail samples. So we've got some posters on the top. I might have accidentally slipped and bought one before. We've got an Arriva one, some of their PCVs, motor rails, trains, very, very impressive. And we've got the O-Gauge Class 15, a couple of the bloater wagons, and a little bit more on the bottom, as you can see. We have the Backroom Class 69 samples, which look absolutely amazing. I'm hoping I'll be able to buy one of them at some point. Class 09 there on the top. And Class 66 samples with the body shells, which is an odd decision, but they do look very impressive, and I'm sure it will be a fantastic model. You see here's Pete Waterman's new making tracks layout. As you can see, not as long as last year, but still pretty impressive. You see a full scale start, complete with the usual array of prototypes and samples. big plane. I don't know what it is, but it's very cool and large. Very impressive. Ground level 5-inch gauge mainline association. As you can see, it's a big demonstration.
Try to get as much detail as possible.
And that concludes today's video of Model World Live at the NEC. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, it has been an absolutely amazing show. If you're interested in coming around, then I can highly recommend it next year with a very similar but slightly smaller show that Wallace Group Publications do in the autumn. Like I say, it's an absolutely amazing show and I can very highly recommend it if you are interested in coming. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Until then, bye for now.